Hi, lovies. It's your girl here, the Phoenix Priestess, on TikTok and on YouTube. And it's almost midnight where I am, but I can't sleep. So I thought, why not pull out our deck and see what's going on? I split the deck and I have Leap of Faith and 10 of Ariel. Well, seems you've done a very, very good job for yourself. Okay? You've got a great deal to look forward to. Some of us are still reeling from endings. Friendships that ended, relationships that ended, collaborations that ended, just dynamics that have run its course, right? And so some of us are struggling with this. Maybe we have unresolved guilt, or shame, or resentment. Resentment is a big one. Sometimes it's hard for us to let things go because we're still upset by them, right? All of your feelings are valid. Be angry, be sad, be hysterical if you need to be. Let it all out. And then take a deep breath, right? So some of us are just trying to search for the silver lining and this ending, right? So now would be the best opportunity to embrace the new. Okay, maybe you're upset about the way things ended or what was done to you. And I get that. I have been played, I've been lied to, I've been cheated on. Most of us have. It's important that we don't stay there, though. Just because someone cheated on us doesn't mean that we don't have value, right? Someone else's choices should not affect how we feel about ourselves. And I know it's easier said than done. So if you haven't heard it lately, I love you and I'm proud of you. And you can do anything you set your mind to. And right now your heart is a little broken. Maybe your ego and your pride. It's all good though. Because it's not a loss, it's a lesson. And where there are lessons, there are blessings. Right? So we have this Ace of Raphael followed by this new beginning. So yes, there's definitely something new on the horizon. Maybe you're disappointed about this new beginning because you're unsure of how it's going to present itself. You're not sure if you're ready for it. You're ready. Okay? It's just this part, this little 5 of Swords here that really has you all hung up. I believe this is the 5 of Wands. So you've removed yourself from the drama, and it may have been challenging. You may have been involved with someone you really cared about, but they didn't feel the same way. It's understandable, okay? I see here, though, that there's the Emperor and the Empress here with the Page of Gabriel. So there will be communication from your significant other. Maybe this is someone you already know. This is not the person that you just came out of a relationship with, though. And just for clarification, I will go ahead and get another card so you understand this is a new love and not the person you've been dealing with all this time. I was in bed comfortably, and now we have received the 3 of Michael. Yes, this is release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. This is someone that cheated on you. This is someone that disrespected you. This is someone that violated and took advantage of you. Okay? And you don't have to worry about that person coming back. This new person is going to meet you on your level. This person is going to be a giver, like you're a giver. because apparently you've gotten yourself, you were attached to someone who was a taker, a taker, a taker, a taker. And I understand what it is to be with the narcissist. They take, and no matter how much they take, it's never enough. So in the end, you have to choose yourself. And this is what God is saying. Hey, choose yourself, because I've got someone important for you. I've got someone in play. So let go of what was. Okay? Don't hold on to that person that was hurting you and abusing you, because after a while, you can't blame the other person for abuse. And I'm going to say that again. Okay, I have survived domestic violence. So I am the authority, and I can say this. There's only so many ass whoopings anyone's going to take before they get tired and walk out. Only so many ass whoopings someone is going to take before they get tired and they walk out. So if you're in one of these situations where you're being abused, I'm pleading with you, please get tired, get fed up. Be so afraid for yourself that you run. Okay? Do not stay attached to someone who's constantly abusing you and cry victim. You don't get to do that. You don't get to choose to be a victim and cry about it. No. If you choose to get your ass kicked and you choose to stay in that relationship, then that's your choice. I'm not going to tell you I feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for you. I feel bad that you don't see your own self-worth. But if you choose to stay in that abusive, toxic relationship, that is your business. That's your choice. Please do not drag the rest of us into it. We don't care to hear you crying when we offered our help. Many of us have been here where friends and family offered help to get us out of a situation and we chose to stay. So if you're choosing to stay, that's on you. Okay? Queen of Gabriel, you have the intellect and the emotional maturity to not only heal from this situation, but to walk away a brand new person. A brand new person. You can do anything right now. You want to leave that motherfucker, then leave that motherfucker. You got this. God got you. All you have to do is get up and go. That's it. That's all it takes, is for you to be brave enough to say, I am worth love. I am worth respect. I am worth being adored and cherished. I deserve to be protected. You do deserve those things. And if you're with someone who isn't giving you those things, then it's evident you deserve better. You don't need to be with that person. Stop settling for less. Stop settling for less because you're afraid to be more. Don't settle for less because you're afraid to receive more, okay? You've got a great deal of activity coming in. Okay, something is changing fast now. This is either just happened and you're still in shock about everything that's changed, or you feel this, you're anticipating this rush of newness, because we have received, the Ace of Pentacles and the, look at this, King of Ariel. So yeah, and the Three of Gabriel. You are definitely, let's talk about relocation or maybe vacation. Someone coming to see you, or you going to see someone, but there's travel involved. Maybe this is you getting over what you thought you couldn't faster than you realized you could. Okay, you're the only person holding you back. It's no one else. And if you need help and you don't know who to ask, I'm always going to say, ask God and your angels first. If you say, I don't know what to ask for, it's very simple. Help me get out of my own way. Denise, does my ex and his new girlfriend fight a lot? Denise, why are you being so thirsty? If he's not with you, whether he's fighting with his new girl or he's not, that's none of your business. So don't come around here asking me to spy on your exes. He don't want you. Move on. You over here asking about your ex and his new girlfriend. Why don't you ask me about the new person for you? You're wasting your time and mine, okay? So if you have questions, come up with something better. I am not entertained over here asking about your ex and his new girlfriend. He ain't with you and she is not you. That's all you need to understand. I was just talking about this. You need to let that go. You need to let go of that man who was cheating on you with his new girlfriend. It's all here. You're asking me about your ex and his new girlfriend. What if I told you that you were the side chick? You over here asking about your ex, that he was never your man. He's with someone else. Stop asking about a man who's not interested in you. Why don't you ask me about the man who is interested in you? Why don't you ask me when this new person is going to show up? Why don't you ask me what blessings are in store for you? Don't hop on my fucking channel ask me about no fucking ex, bitch. You just so desperate and thirsty. That's what you saying? Oh, I'm so desperate and thirsty. I need to know if my ex and his new girl are fighting. Even if they were, they wouldn't be fighting over your needy ass. Stop it. Shit. Seek out other possibilities. It's very simple. Okay, ask me about your ex. What you need to understand is he's not thinking about you. So you need to be thinking about you. Okay, insights that come from quiet meditation. I had a reading done earlier and I received the same thing. I definitely need more sleep, but as you can see, I'm having trouble sleeping these days. The need for more sleep or time off. Seek relief from stress. My life isn't stressful in the slightest. I spend a lot of time by myself. So, I mean, I love keeping myself company, but sometimes I just talk too much. Okay, we have the sun here. So you have the Four of Michael, followed by the sun. This is a time for reflection. This is a time for appreciation. This is a time for gratitude. You survived what you thought you weren't. You survived what you thought you couldn't. You survived the worst of the worst and came out smelling like a rose, covered in glitter and gold. For everything you thought that would destroy you, you got bigger and badder and bossier. And you did that. So, Two of Raphael, two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. Now, since we received this, let's find out for those of you who are watching, when it says two kindred spirits, who is this kindred spirit? Who is the kindred spirit? Solutions. This is someone that's going to be helpful. Someone who's gonna, a king of Michael. We've got what? Aries. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, air signs, right? So you have Aquarius if you're looking for signs, but here we go with this. The Two of Michael, the King of Michael, solutions, Seven of Raphael, and perspective. There is something that you're not seeing clearly, and it's time that you just look a little differently. Now, in regards to a relationship, and this isn't for everyone because some people are trying to remain attached to abusive and toxic relationships. I'm not talking about these people. I'm talking about the people who are happy and healthy and in the right space to receive love. Again, this is someone it's going to be someone that you least expect. Here with perspective, someone that you least expect. Okay, someone on your level though. This is someone who wants to come in and offer you something. They want to come in quickly, okay? Quickly. They want to come in fast and offer you this, a reason to celebrate, a happily ever after, okay? So this person who is unlike your last, okay? Because Page of Raphael, a new emotional situation, okay? So this King of Michael is a new person, someone you least expect, someone that you probably known but never really given much thought to. Well, they've been thinking about you and they've been looking at you. So Three of Ariel, followed by the World card. So yes, this is a great time for personal endeavors. Now, whether this is a new job offer, and I'm talking maybe the dream job, okay? Where you're working with the people that you've set out, the people that are going to make you greater than you already are, right? You're coming into your tribe. This offers an entirely new world for you. This new person will introduce you to a world that you never anticipated you could be exposed to. So allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to release, and allow yourself to receive. Okay? One hand washes the other, both hands wash the face. You have to give in order to receive. Sometimes you have to give of yourself, and sometimes you have to give something up in order to receive God's blessings and what He has in store for you. Okay? So, you have invested wisely. So here we go. And the star, the seventh Ariel and the star. Your options, whatever you choose, okay, your next move is going to put you on the map. This is what does it. Because your aura screams star. Your aura screams, look at me. Your aura screams, I'm ready. Your aura screams, I am here. I have arrived and I'm not going anywhere. That's aura, baby. And that's what you're projecting right now. Everyone can feel it, okay? So, you do have an exciting new experience on the horizon, a job, a new relationship, a new opportunity for growth and healing and ascension, okay? You know exactly what to do. Your material needs will be met, so you don't have to worry about it. I mean, you have nothing to worry about. It's all good in your hood. I promise you, you've got reasons to celebrate. New opportunities in finances, new opportunities in romance, new opportunities for ascension and self-love and growth. This is what we have. I will pull a few more tarot and then I will move into the oracle for final messages. And that was a lot. So, Six of Raphael, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, and children or childhood. So yes, congratulations for those of you who are expecting or who have just had your little bundles of joy. Congratulations. This is a time to allow yourself to feel youthful and energetic and a little wild. So we're talking about new relationships or rekindled relationships. Someone from your past who possibly things didn't work out, but now that you've both grown and matured, there will be a meeting of the souls in the middle. Okay? For others, you've just released and let go of a very toxic situation that was holding you back. It was keeping you down. You released it and now you're springing forward. And as you are going 1,000 miles an hour forward, your partner is actually coming in the opposite direction to meet you, where you will meet in the middle. So if you were worried that you're going to be lonely this summer, you're not. No worries. Okay, Queen of Ariel, nurture yourself and those you love and the ability to make anything more beautiful and practical and wise advice. If you're going to ask for advice, be sure to take it. Okay, stop going around wasting people's time. If you ask me, listen to me. Okay? You're in this space of revealing your best self. Your time is now, baby. Make the decision to be seen. Make the decision to be respected. Make the decision to be your greatest self and not apologize for it, okay? Because your person is just as balanced, just as committed, just as loyal, just as faithful, just as smart, funny, loyal, and determined to love you as you are them. So remain strong. Ask for help. There's no shame in asking for help. And if you don't know what to ask, remember the prayer. Father, please help me get out of my own way. That's it. And watch the universe rearrange everything to make it work for you. Okay? Universe will set you right back on your path. So make the decision to release what was and accept these new beginnings. Stop fighting it, Empress. Stop fighting it. Okay, it's time for balance. Many of us have been putting in too many hours. And so if you're going to work that much, it's important that you have just as much rest and fun. Balance is key. Ground. And you definitely want to be grounded because you have reason to celebrate. And the last thing you want is for your head to be up in the clouds when all of this arrives. So remain present. Your Emperor Empress is coming to meet you. Okay? And release the situation. Release what was. Okay? Because there is something better waiting for you. So a situation has finally ended. And now, make a wish. Time is yours. You know there's a better course of action for you. So, choose love. Choose yourself. Okay. I will pull some oracle now. Okay, and this just flew. These are the same three cards that were from yesterday's reading, and the first two slid out of the box as I was opening. So she knows, shock of the new. Okay, what do you feel? You know what you're feeling. You know you feel brand new. You know you deserve brand new. You know you are worthy and you've earned brand new. But you seem to be a little apprehensive, almost as though you're questioning your self-worth. Now that you've received everything that you've worked so hard for, do I deserve this? Am I worthy of it? Is it mine? Is it going to be taken from me? No, it isn't. Okay? You feel and you know. The divine plan for your life allows for much freedom of choice, yet there are predestined elements that need to unfold too. Certain aspects of your life may seem beyond your control. There may be a tension between the ways you have outgrown and new ways of being not yet fully manifested. Sometimes short-term challenges are necessary to generate long-term benefit. The situation you are in now is part of a bigger and blessed picture for your life. The obstacles you are facing will be overcome. You are being kept on track to ensure your ultimate success and most precious self-realization. Didn't I say that? Didn't I tell you that? Confirmation. Shock of the new. A strangely beautiful newness is seeking to manifest in you and your life. Though it will be unfamiliar, perhaps hard to decipher or trust at first, there is a soul-affirming affinity between you and this shockingly delightful divergence. In bearing the strangeness, you will encounter the blessed breakthrough. Playfully embrace the oddities. Abandon fixed ideas and let your path lead you into newness. And we did receive, right? What was that? Embrace your inner child, right? Embrace your inner child. So here it says, playfully embrace the oddities. Playfully embrace the oddities. In other words, if you can't beat them, remix them. I know someone else would have said if you can't beat them, join them. I'm not that person. I'm never going to tell you to join forces just because you can beat the opposition. I'm going to tell you to think outside the box. Or as my kid once told me, and I never forgot it, what box? The reality is you design everything. Yes, God is in charge of everything, but you are co-creating and co-designing your life. So again, playfully embrace the oddities. Abandon fixed ideas and let your path lead you into newness. You will receive so much more in place of what you release. I'll say it again, you will receive so much more in place of what you have released. Can I get a hallelujah? Amen. Okay, let it go, baby, let it go. Destiny is demanding a big change to keep you on course. The rumblings may be discomforting, but don't worry. They are most definitely divine. One more. And then I will end it with Kali so you understand exactly what it is that we're releasing in order to receive. You have receiving. Seriously. The cosmos is generously offering you spiritual nectars of nourishment. Partake of these holy tonics through anapausis or sacred cessation. This is the conscious stopping that allows us to break through habitual momentum and experience presence. Perhaps you have been focused on what is yet to be accomplished. Perhaps you have been focused on what is yet to be accomplished. This is brave, yet there are moments when the soul needs the special type of nurturance only to be found through contentment and just, well-earned appreciation. Acknowledge yourself and your path. Why not take delight in this sumptuous moment of affirmation? Then pray that all beings shall know the sweet relief of it. Receiving, 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 receiving. Let go of what was to receive what is meant to be. Okay? And maybe some of you are like, Allie, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be letting go. Maybe some of us are quite comfortable in our skin and we're not really sure what am I talking about, right? What are we releasing in order to receive new? Here we go. Oh, this is a beautiful card. And it says, Kalaratri, a process of profound and enduring transformation is leading you toward a powerful rebirth, free from even the most persistent patterns or pains of your past. Your soul is in deep healing. Recovery can be painful, but you will emerge renewed and released. You are blessed to experience a new life within this lifetime. And I want to see if I can get you. I'm trying to get it to possibly focus so you can see a new life, okay? And we did receive shock of the new. Of course, it's shocking and unfamiliar. You've never experienced this kind of ecstasy before, okay? So, okay? You're just releasing the pain. You're releasing a version of you that tolerated behaviors that you shouldn't have just to keep the peace. I did that for so long. I wanted to be the peacemaker. I wanted to remain peaceful and make everything work. And you know what? No, the best thing for me is to take care of myself and not worry about someone else. Everyone here, we're all adults. I am not responsible for your joy, your happiness, your safety, your security. No, I'm not. I'm responsible for my own. So the only thing I'm interested in is someone with their own that wants to join forces. I'm not interested in someone that doesn't have and then needs me to give so they can get back on their feet. No, I'm not doing that. And I'm sure you feel the same way. So you are releasing what's no longer serving you. The pain, the hurt, the relationships, the experiences, the version of you that tolerated what you did not deserve. Well, this new version doesn't do things like that. This new version is all about what? Balance. This new version isn't going to give without receiving. So this new version needs to release in order to receive. And that's exactly what you're going to do. So I think that is everything. One final card for advice. The Sun. Your advice is the sun, the dawning of a new day, the dawn of a new day. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking. You are an inspiring success. From my heart to yours, I am the Phoenix Priestess. Please like, follow, share, subscribe, and you can catch me on YouTube. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.